Man, Kalahari sucks. I wish there was another YouTuber here that I could collaborate with. Oh my god, it's Gavin.
Hi, I'm Gavin the Average Creator from Gavin the Average Creator, YouTube.com. Hello.
If you know who Gavin is, he hooked me up with a Battletoads belt buckle,
Yep.
which I haven't found a length of a belt buckle, but we're going to wear that at Torgs, so we'll be at Torgs convention. And Gavin can do this with toast. Insert clip. What are you up to, man?
I don't know right now. You just kind of pulled out a phone, so hi. Yeah, I'm the ceiling. Yep. Pick a card and he gets.
If you haven't checked out Gavin's channel, make sure you do. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Love this dude, man. I finally got him.
It's a 3, now it's a 2.
Oh, snaps. Mind blown. What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Wah! You like that? Welcome to this episode of the Pickups. Guys, you met Gavin, aka the G-Man, aka the Gavmeister, aka Gavin, the Average Gamer, also known as Gavin, the Average Content Creator. Gavin is great, man. A lot of people ask me sometimes, like, you know, what non-video game related YouTube channels do you watch? Gavin is definitely one of them. He's hilarious. He's got like a John C. Reilly smartass type delivery. And it's very funny stuff. It's very kind of smart comedy. And yeah, he's the son of a guy that I work with, and we were recently at a tactical officers convention. Not that you guys care about that, but Gavin was there. You know, sit down there, drink a couple beers, hang out by the patio, and have a good time, man. Because the kid's just funny. I will leave a link to his channel down below. Please check it out. Gavin also hooked us up with this awesome Battletoads belt buckle, which I still need to find the right size belt for because I want to wear it to Torg convention on August 19th. And Gavin's like at that 65 subscriber mark, so go over there, throw him a sub if you want to watch his content. You guys know how it felt when you were closing in on 100, so show my man some love, please. Gavin's actually going to do a little special outro for us this evening, so we got to get this going. Okay, so the first thing that we did last episode or so, we picked up Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I've been playing that. I live streamed a couple hours of it. Very fun game, Metroidvania style, so it's not that traditional side scroller, you know, linear side scroller. Hidden Game Room actually just picked up this game as well, but we printed out a cover on the coverproject.net. No big deal there. Also, I filled my Nintendo shelf. I got to the point where I literally could not put one more Nintendo game on that shelf. So I had to go to Goodwill, and for $5 I picked up this badass game shelf right here. Insert clip. So I thought that was cool, you know, you upgrade a little bit for $5 at Goodwill, not a big deal. Last thing I got for you guys before we go game hunting, we got another package in the mail. This one was totally unexpected. We've been getting a lot of packages in the mail from YouTubers. We got, you know, a package from Carly, from Marcus from Retro Game Players, Uncle Strange, Tylord Stevenson, and the support for the channel has really been great. This one comes to us from Harvey's Bricks and Collectibles, whom I sent a copy of Batman on the NES, and I threw in a copy of Super C for him, you know, because he didn't have it in his collection. He had the box and manual or something for Batman, didn't have the game, so I was like, bro, I'll hook you up, no problem. Lives in Michigan, so if you're a Midwest retro gamer, you have to support your boy. I'll leave a link in the description down below for Harvey's channel. Make sure you check it out. But Bricks and Collectibles says it all. If you like retro video games and video game stuff, he's the man for you. If you're into Legos, he does some really cool like stop motion stuff with Legos. Definitely check him out. And like I said, I sent him some stuff. I said, don't bother sending me anything back. It's not a big deal, man. I love hooking you up. But he actually sent a little something back. I cut the top off. I haven't really looked in here. I kind of looked now, but looking for that note. Bang, there we go. Always got to read the note first. I'm sure that was good for camera. It says, hey Chris, I've been following the show for 2 years and really enjoying the games you sent. I sent you something I hope you need. Keep up the great work. Harvey's Bricks and Collectibles. Awesome. So we will fold that up and we will put that in a game or something just so we can keep it. I like keeping the notes. Alright, let's get that out of there. Whoa, there we go. Alright, okay. Okay. So I saw this video and I'm like, man, those things are super cool. I have one, but they're perfect if you collect a lot of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. And what this is, guys, is it's a jewel case. Oh, he left a memory card in there. Awesome. There was a memory card in there, but you can put 4 memory cards in there and then you can put it on your shelf because it blends in with your jewel cases. So I have one for my PS1 games. This will be perfect for my PS2 games because I can never find my PS2 memory card. It's either in the football game or a Tomb Raider game or a Crash game, and I gotta go digging through boxes to find it. So that is awesome. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate that. What else we got here? We got, okay, cool. This is Interactive Sampler CD number 5. You guys know I love my PlayStation demo discs. It's just a nostalgia thing with me. I remember buying magazines just so I could have the disc and see what was on the disc. Now this one, I believe, is the one that I have sealed that I don't want to open. Not that it's expensive, but it has the demo for Einhander and Intelligence Cube on it. And I used to play this so much that I could just rip through the first level of Einhander. And then when the game finally came out, I bought it. So these demo discs like worked, you know what I mean? It was awesome. I always wanted to get Intelligence Cube too, but nowadays it's just too expensive. But I love these sampler CDs, I really do. So we've got Interactive Sampler CD Volume 8 with its cardboard sleeve. Looks like it's got Metal Gear, Spyro, NFL Extreme, and Medieval on it. I'm sure there's usually these things come with like a couple demos and like a couple trailers for games, stuff like that. But I remember playing that Metal Gear Solid demo, and then when I finally got the game, like that first level was super easy. Because I think you could go, from the dock up the elevator, and then maybe until you got into the hangar. When you crawl into the exhaust, maybe a cutoff there. Interactive CD Sampler Pack Volume 3. Boom, and this one's got Crash Bandicoot, Tekken 2, Twisted Metal, NCAA Football Game Breaker. So that is awesome. Harvey, thank you so much. Make sure you check out Gavin and Harvey's Bricks and Collectibles. We're probably not going to hit up a lot of thrift stores today because it's weekend. But we are going to hit up some yard sales. Let's go game hunting! Woo! Alright, so we're out freestyling it. Came across this church sale, as you can see. Boom! We're going to hit that up, see if we can find anything awesome. How much do you guys on a Wii game?
$1, $2 per, depends which one's it.
Alright, so we are back in black. That's funny that I wore my PlayStation shirt and Harvey sent us some awesome PlayStation stuff. So I only got like one thrift store or pawn shop find. I saw this game. They got the Game Boy lot, man. If you guys remember a couple episodes ago, I was talking about this pawn shop. They said they got in a huge Game Boy lot. They brought some of it out. I bought Castlevania there. And I saw this game and I was like kind of on the fence about it because I didn't want to spend the 18 bucks on a Game Boy Advance game that I didn't really know a lot about. So I hit up my boy Radical Reggie. Thanks, Reggie, for the intel. I was like, hey man, you know about this game? And as he was texting me back on Facebook, I was watching his Game Boy Advance Hidden Gems Part 2 or whatever. And this game was actually featured in there. It looked like a really cool platformer. Looking on eBay, there's not a lot of copies of this out there. So I figure for 18 bucks, I probably better just bite the bullet and buy it. But we've got a nice copy of Blender Bros. Hopefully that comes through okay. And like I said, we got that for 18 bucks. And we printed out a cover from the Cover Project. So again, another Game Boy Advance game to add to the collection. I am digging the Game Boy Advance right now. I'm just loving on it. It's fun to play. A lot of people don't remember that it's like Super Nintendo type technology. So, you're getting a lot of great games on the Super, but on the Game Boy. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get to the yard sale pickups. All right. So we go to these yard sales, and typically I'm locked into video games, right? Because you just don't see vintage toys or board games or things like that. But something that I've started to look out for a little bit more is DVDs, DVD sets, things that I don't see all the time. Things that are a little bit older when it comes to DVDs. I still don't know what the out of print, DVDs are, stuff like that. That's more fluffy gamers thing. But this lady had a table of DVDs and VHS, stuff like that, like kids DVDs. She wanted 25 cents a piece for them. Now I don't know a lot about DVD box sets, but I know this had to be worth more than 25 cents, and I actually can't find anything about this item online. So if you guys know anything about this item, please let me know, because I'm gonna resell it, and I bought it for $0.25, so I know I can't lose on it. But it is South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. So that's what it looks like. And like I said, I cannot find a copy of this on eBay anywhere. All the discs are in there. They're all in really nice shape. And I thought this was kind of cool how this looks. Opens up like that. It's got a little, almost like a buckle type thing. And then the discs are in there, and they're all in really nice condition. They probably watched this one time and then never watched it again. That's sort of what it looks like, if they even watched it at all. But like I said, I can't find any information on that online anywhere. So hopefully it's like $1 million rare collector's edition, and somebody will give me 20 bucks for it. Alright, I almost jumped right into the video games. Almost forgot about this box. I went to the post office, dropped something off at the post office, and then on my way home I kind of saw some garage sales were open. It's a neighborhood that I grew up in, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Lady, was open early, like I said. I remember buying games at this house a couple years ago. A couple N64 games, a couple PlayStation games, whatnot. So it said moving sale. So I'm like, oh God, here we go. Kids have moved out of the house. They're going to downsize, move out of Gehenna because the taxes are insane here. And, they're going to just liquidate everything. I asked about video games. They were like, no, the kids took whatever they want and they'd sold off, over the last couple garage sales. I'm thinking, yeah, I bought some, But I looked on the ground and I saw this. I'm like, hey man, how much do you want for this? Harvey's Bricks from Bricks and Collectibles is going to be very excited. But we grabbed a bag of Legos, just bulk Legos. There's probably 4 or 5 pounds here, and at about $8 a pound, you're looking at 40 bucks. I said, how much do you want? She's like, $2. So I gave her the $2. We'll take that deal any day. But in addition to that big bag of Legos, there were base plates for the airport. Now these things can go anywhere between $5 and $12 a piece, depending on which ones you have. Like there's one that's a little bit more ornate. It's got your lanes on there. It's got a T intersection. And then we got a straightaway. So good find there. We're looking at maybe $60, $70 worth of Legos that we got for $2. I implore you that if you buy and sell, keep a list of people that you sell stuff to and give them first dibs. It saves you time for posting and all kinds of stuff. So a guy that I just sold a bunch of Legos to for the Bexley community sale, I'm going to hit him up later today and be like, hey man, I got this stuff, 50 bucks, do you want it? And he's either going to take the deal or not. I'm going to tell him, hey, I'm going to post it for 60. If you want it for 50, come pick it up and maybe make some quick cash. And that's what we're going to use to pay for more video games. So speaking of video games, let's get to some games. You guys probably saw in the footage there. It was a Wii lot, 35 bucks. The guy was kind of, I was like, does it work? And, you know, no, do you have any more games? Do you have any GameCube games? Da, da, da. No, you know, I was just trying to get rid of it. Which, usually it's like, oh yeah, we played that 2 nights ago and we were playing bowling and da-da-da, right? But I saw 2 games in there that I really wanted. So I threw him an offer. I was like, hey man, I know it's a pain in the butt to break up this lot, but would you take $5 each for these 2 games? And he was like, well, you gotta talk to the wife. And as I was turning to look at the wife, she was like, yep, sell it, get it out of here. So for $5 each, we picked up a copy of Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii, complete. Again, very nice condition. And then we picked up a copy of Mario Kart Wii, complete, very nice condition. And usually I sell these off or trade them in the GameStop because sometimes they give really great credit for Mario Kart Wii. If you guys remember in a previous episode, we snagged this big box. So I'm going to stick this this game right in this big box here and make it complete. So these things go for like 50 or 60 bucks, which is crazy. And we will sell Smash Brothers, obviously, because I don't play Smash Brothers, or we'll throw it in the doubles bin for a trade show that may or may not be coming up. I get to this community sale, it's like 10:30, this thing started at 9, so we're already an hour and a half into it. And you guys know, if you do a lot of yard sailing, you guys know, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, hit as many as you can, it's a numbers game. So when you're driving up and you see like a couple things and you're like, eh, you know what, I'll pass that one. You kind of go to the next one where you see some kids stuff, right? Little strategy. But if you've been yard hunting long enough, yard sale hunting, garage sale hunting, whatever, and you drive up and you look up the driveway and you see the games, right? You see stacks of games. You're like, ah! Can't get the car and park fast enough. About damn drop the motor out of it, slam the door, go running up there, you know, and you're checking out the games. So this guy had a stack of Wii games and a stack of PlayStation 3 games. I cannot stress enough the importance of having good communication skills and building that instant rapport with the person at the garage sale. Oh, hey man, this is cool stuff. You know, how long have you had it? How much are you trying to get for it? So the guy was like, oh, you know, $2 to $3 a game, which is really good. That's, you know, cheaper than like a thrift store or whatever most times. So I started talking to him. Hey, you got any older stuff? You know, older Nintendo, Super Nintendo. He said, no, this is all his kid stuff. He's trying to get rid of it. He sold all of his Nintendo stuff years ago. They play Fortnite, which was awesome. So I was like, yeah, you know, I play Fortnite too. It's pretty addicting. I try and find time for other games. So yeah, so we got talking about this, and some of the games in here I asked him specifically about one, which is always good to do. You know, try and build that connection again. And so I was like, man, you know, $1 a piece, I'll buy a bunch of them. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So in hindsight, honestly, I probably just should have bought all of them, even the sports games, for $1. But I kind of wanted to be a little conservative with the money today. I've been going overboard with like $200 lots, and I know that eventually that stuff sort of catches up with you and maybe bite off a little bit more than you can chew. But 20 bucks for 20 games, thought that was a good deal. All complete, I think. Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, excuse me, years 1 through 4. This is a game I was talking to about, Ghostbusters. I'm actually kind of interested in playing this. Looking at the back, you know, it uses the Wiimote and the nunchuck. And I don't want to be dancing around the GameCube, you know, using the Wiimote as a proton pack, you know, trying to catch Slimer and the Scaleri brothers looking like a jackass, you know, knocking the china off the shelves in the level down below us. Because I'm a big dude. Rayman Origins. I think I've had that on a couple different systems now. And Super Mario Galaxy. I haven't Mario Galaxy games in my collection before. I ended up just, you know, trading them in or selling them off or whatever. But I think we're going to keep this one. You know, something for the kids to play. My kids play the Wii more than I do. So the last stack is some PlayStation 3 games. and we'll flip through them real quick. Some of these games I have doubles of, and I couldn't pass them up for $1. Some of them I'll just throw in the doubles bin, and most of them I'll be adding to the collection actually. But first and foremost, The Last of Us. This is one of the greatest games of the last two generations of consoles. If you don't have this, you need to have this in your collection. They sell this game at GameStop for like $4.30, which is a freaking travesty, because this is always, you know, in my opinion, this is always a $20, $25 game. There's $25 worth of fun here. You should all pay 25 bucks for it. All right, I'll get off my Last of Us rant. Really great game. Happy to have it for $1. Like I said, I have it, so we'll put it in the doubles bid. Maybe trade it to somebody else to enjoy it. Uncharted 2 Thieves End. I actually live streamed this game as well, but I've got it on the PS4 and the PS3, so that'll be a double for us. And then we start with the barrage of Call of Duty games. We've got Advanced Warfare, Day Zero Edition, Modern Warfare 3, Ghosts, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Saints Row the Third. I've never played a Saints Row game, but people say that they're really, really good, so we may actually give that one some playtime. Dead Space 2, the limited edition. I'm not sure what the difference is. Includes Dead Space Extraction. There you go. Says right there on the box. How about read the box, dummy? Payday 2, which I thought was kind of interesting. I've never played a Payday game as well. Far Cry 3. My son loves Far Cry. I'm not so much into the first-person shooters, as you guys know. But, yeah, I'll throw it in the collection. Lego Batman 2. DC Superheroes. I'm Lego Batman. Mass Effect 3. Borderlands, a game that I won't play because I think I've got the collector's edition on that one too. Maybe it's Tales, I don't remember. Mortal Kombat, the complete edition with Freddy Krueger. And last but not least, we have Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. This one feels heavy. I don't know if there was a map or something in there. Nope, just a really thick manual. Dollar Games can't beat it. That is going to do it. I want to thank Harvey's Bricks and Collectibles. Thanks for the PlayStation stuff, man. I really do appreciate it. And Gavin, take us home. All right, I was sitting over there. I had a sip of beer, and now I'm sitting over here. Gavin said he would love to close out our pickups video episode tonight by showing you a card trick.
Oh boy, I'm good at those. I got cards and I got tricks, all of them. You see, look, here's an amazing one. Whoa!
What?
Whoa! I don't know.
It's a mystery.
It's mystical. Go on and pick a card, any good card trick starts with this, of course.
Okay.
Be sure to show the camera. I'm not going to look, of course, because that'd be
okay.
cheating. You got it?
Yep.
You want to put it on top?
Putting it on top.
I did not look. You guys saw that. I looked away to make sure that I did not see the card. You know what I'm doing. Maybe. I don't know if he does. He might. I don't know. So, of course, you know, I'm going to mix up the cards. Make it seem like I don't know where the card is, when, of course, I know exactly where it is. Because it's the third card down, put it on the bottom, and then I show you guys his card right here, the King of Clubs. No?
No. No.
The Queen of Hearts, everyone. I did it.
No.
Like I said, the Eight of Hearts. The 6?
No, it wasn't 6.
Okay. So you're telling me it was not the King of Clubs?
Right.
It's not this.
Right.
And it was not either of these?
No.
Okay. Now here comes the magic part, where so 4 cards, as you can see, you can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, still.
Okay.
Of course. Hold out your hand like this. I will then put the cards right here.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. I'll slowly start to just knock some away. You'll see 1, 2, 3 cards fall. Let's see what these cards are. So you recognize this one.
Okay.
6 of Clubs. You've already seen that. Queen of Hearts. Already seen that. King of Clubs. We've already seen that. But have we seen the 2 of Spades? Because now we have. It's right there in your hand.
Oh, check that out, boys and girls. Again, check out Gavin's channel. I will leave a link in the description down below.
Yeah.
He does magic stuff.
I do.
He does cooking stuff.
I do.
What else do you do?
Good question. More to come.
For skits and comedy.
Yeah, more to come.
I mean, now it's just getting awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, end the video.
Yeah, yay.